Arsenal.
Oh yes,
We are Arsenal.
no mercy.
We're Arsenal. Forever. We are Arsenal.
Road to Wembley.
We love Arsenal.
Oh yes,
We are Arsenal.
can't stop us.
We're Arsenal. Forever. Zoe Adams. Ray Parlour.
Well, technical issues there. Welcome to the Armoury, and this is your reaction show for the Crystal Palace Arsenal game. Nigerian Englishman, I think that's you who's causing that feedback there, so I've just muted you. Gumsy, you're good.
Yeah.
I think it's you, Nigerian Englishman. But look, guys, listen. Welcome. It was a Arsenal-esque performance today. We're full of how would I call it? Our old failings and kind of things coming back into haunt us and stuff. Went ahead with a good goal through Pepe. Lovely move down the left, involving Kieran Tierney and Saka. Going half time, 1-0 up, cruising. And then Arsenal do what Arsenal do best. Gumza, can you take us through what happened next? I mean,
Typical Arsenal, isn't it?
yeah,
Cruise control, but again, not really applying any pressure. Looking like we're going to get the second goal, and just like that, silly goal to give away.
oh,
The defending wasn't strong enough.
That's the thing. You could
They started to ramp it up.
coming.
They started to put a bit of pressure on us. And I think a big thing for me today was their front three actually looked more threatening than our front three.
Yeah.
Saha's always a threat anyway, we know.
Although I did feel that Chambers did well against him, to be fair.
I think Chambers did. He coped with him quite well. But yeah, Nigerian, I think that's you, bruv.
Yeah, I've just muted you again.
So for me, it was like, check the back four done all right. I think, obviously, Benteke is a problem in the air, and I don't think Gabriel's probably faced many strikers like him. But again, you anticipate he's going to win a couple of headers. I think Leno done quite well. The thing is with Leno, I think goalkeeping-wise, shot-stopping, he's good. He came and claimed a few today, which I was happy to see.
Yeah.
But it's just his kicking sometimes absolutely just kills me. Like, so I get when we get frustrated, we want to go long. But even when he was kicking it from the floor or from his hands, he's just kicking it out every time.
Yeah.
So it's almost then forces us to play from the back. And that's how he got caught, wasn't it? Like, obviously, the ball went to Partey, passing to Pepe, there's three around him. He's lost it.
Sloppy.
Yeah, and then, But it's good we showed a bit of fight to come back and nick the game. And again, times like this is not about performance sometimes, is it? It's just about getting the 3 points. Too many times this year, teams have slipped up around us, and we haven't capitalised. So it was nice, actually. Tottenham lost.
We did capitalise.
Yeah, we won.
The game is still going on. It's the same. Everton didn't get
a draw
or something like that. But hey, c'est la vie.
To me, I don't even care about Europe. I just want to finish above them guys down the road.
I know, but I just want to finish above FC. Oh, Nigerian, I'm not sure whether or not.
Can you hear it again?
No, you're good now. Nigerian.
No? The feedback's too much tonight, yeah? Don't know what's going on.
It's not having it tonight, man.
Yeah.
Hey, no music tonight, guys, but I'm here.
You're blessing us still.
I'm here, guys.
This is a present.
This is a very special moment for me on the channel, guys. Like, all year round, I've got all the score lines wrong, innit? All of them. All the score lines. I might get a W or a loss here and there, but I got the victory and the score line secured today. Pepe said, "Don't worry, Nigerian Englishman. I got you. I got you. I watched your thing. I got you. Good looking out."
Listen, and I know, you've been a critic of Pepe.
Yeah. I knew you were going to get on me for that tonight.
So
Okay, so you want my analysis on him tonight?
please.
Okay, so I'll be honest today. For like 60 minutes, Pepe was like he was playing with a little bit of swag to his game. Like he was trying turns that he usually would not try. Like maybe he'd turn once and then look back and pass it back. This time he'll turned again. Actually tried to beat a few players today. So that was positive. I don't know if he obviously seeing my video and he saw that I compared him to Zaha and Zaha was the better version. So tonight he woke up. So you're welcome, guys. Waking up the beast. You know what I'm saying? One goal each half. Daunting.
Listen, I thought, yeah, he was a bit in and out of the game. However, I believe he had a good game against that Tariq Mitchell. That Tariq Mitchell's not a bad player at all. He's quite decent.
I wouldn't mind us getting him as a backup to Tierney, you know.
He's not bad. He's a young kid, but he stuck to his task. I thought he did very well. So, guys, just before we move on, please smash the likes and subscribes. Armoury TV, FTB, Sports Football. Listen, we're on 58 points. We could get 61 points. Them lot are playing Leicester away, where Leicester still need to win.
Ooh, I like those odds, you know.
Yeah,
Listen,
I think
I'm liking those odds, you know.
We get a win. Tottenham draw.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, they draw. We get above them. Yeah.
Mate, imagine that, bro.
After this
Imagine
kind of season.
after how bad we've been. Surely we can't still do that. Surely we won't bring back St. Totteridge Day. Tottenham Day or whatever it's called.
What is the date? It's 20. What is the date on the Sunday?
It's 19th today.
So it'll be it's next Sunday, isn't it? The game. So 30th of May.
Oh, is it this Sunday or next Sunday? This Sunday.
This Sunday. 23rd.
23rd of May. Then Totteringham's Day. Flipping it.
Hope so.
How embarrassing for them. How embarrassing. They were in the supposed to be in the mix for top 4. Now they banter us for being 9th or whatever it is. Also, they're gonna finish 9th. I guarantee.
I would love it. I would love it.
I would love it.
It's hilarious. I'll tell you what. Oh my good grief! It's
for some weird reason over the last couple of weeks we ain't seen man like Hotspur Hustler and Sam Spurs in our comments
Listen,
section.
them as a quiet.
Surprise! We're not see them, man.
What?
They're missing, bro.
They're under stress right now. Stress right now. Hella stress.
We got a 21-year-old manager. Harry Kane is leaving. Freaking Son's leaving.
I hope he's out the door as well.
Dele Alli's become a wrestler. Like it's tense with them, bro. It's tense with them right now, brother.
They're rocking in a corner somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah,
we have to check up on them, see if they're all right. So,
for real,
I'll wait till Sunday night.
Mate, imagine, and then just to put the icing on the cake, Kane leaves like straight after. And then Son says, "Nah, we can't win anything here. Duck out.
I'm gone." Yeah.
I was like, I still got another 350 racks a week to pick up for a year. I'm going back to Madrid, mate. Hey, it's peak. It is peak for them. Nothing for you, Tottenham. Nothing for you.
Nothing. Whew. Right. Back to the game.
Sorry, we had a little moment there. It was needed.
I'll tell you what. So, but my question for you guys, okay, so European Conference League.
Stop saying that nastiness.
I don't want it.
It is bittersweet, isn't it? If we do finish as high as we can, that is what we're going to get. I think, going forward, if we do get into that, then that's literally got to be where Arteta, because look, Arteta will be the manager next year. Arteta plays the kids, because it's a absolutely nothing trophy, really, at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so 3-1, 1-1 for a long time.
This game was a weird one.
Tell me,
bro. This game was a weird one, right? Because I won't lie to you, I'd already planned my reaction because obviously I do my reaction for my channel. I planned it, what I'm going to say about Arteta, the scores, everything. And then out of nowhere, Martinelli just comes to save the day. And you guys already probably know the things that I would have been effing and blinding about. Shall I at least list a couple of them at least?
Go for it.
Number one, like, this is with the lineup. Like, I don't know why we're still seeing Saka on the pitch, bro.
Do you know what?
I literally don't get it.
I pretty much called it. Look at that.
Yeah, that's
dead on.
That's it.
Dead
yeah,
on.
dead on. Bro. Dead on.
So me and Arteta had a little word. You know what I mean? The only thing he did though, we had a little kind of argument about who's going to be playing left or right, Pepe or Saka. That was all. That was the only
Yeah,
that's
but
it.
they moved around anyway, didn't they? So at times.
exactly. So go ahead. Sorry. I cut
So
you off.
Saka starting. We didn't see Balogun again.
No.
That was annoying.
Not at
Not
all.
even in the squad at all. Like, I don't know about you. If he's gonna play this Aubameyang thing up front, right? If he's gonna play Aubameyang up front, then he's got to play a system that meets his needs.
Yeah.
Like, because like he was isolated out of the game today.
Yeah.
No service whatsoever. So when he did get service, he snatched at the chance. That's what happened.
No, 100%. What would you think, right, if we changed our formation to, right, bringing this person, at the base and these two further up,
So
and then having those two.
Can't see nothing.
Yeah. Man's
Oh,
all
this-
running
You
away.
can't see nothing.
No,
we
just
can
that
see
same
the players,
screen.
but we can't see any
Changes.
No. All I'm saying, I can't move them. Sorry, I can't move them. So if we had the two players, El Neni and Partey, moving further up,
Mhm.
and then moving Smith Rowe,
into
down
the deep
to base.
line.
Yeah. No.
I know you're trying to get the press high up the pitch, right? That's why you want to do that.
Yeah. Right. So basically, we have a 3-man midfield where we've got the two wingers and Aubameyang, and they kind of formulate a front three, so to speak.
My issue would be that Smith Rowe can't be that deep line playmaker. I don't think he
No,
can do that.
100% not. No, it would mean him either becoming one in the midfield two with Partey and
a
someone
bit
else
like what we
at the
did.
base.
A bit like we did against Villarreal, where it was Partey at the base and then Smith Rowe and Odegaard in front,
Well,
but
probably
not as high, but a bit closer.
Yeah, but I would say two proper centre midfielders. Meaning like maybe it would be great if.
Don't say Jacques Leblanc as well, bro.
No, listen. Did you do your homework?
I didn't. I'm not gonna lie. I've been a bad boy, man. After school detention and all sorts. Sorry, bro. Sorry. I'll do it tonight.
Listen.
Sure.
The thing is, if we had like Partey, Sanderberg, and Basuma as a free, listen.
As a free, that'll be a powerful free. Creatively, we'd have to rely a lot on
That's
our
Sanderberg.
wide men.
Trust me, Sanderberg is that player.
He can ball.
Listen,
Were you a part of this bandwagon too?
No, I'm not jumping on the bandwagon. He's not what I want to see, but he can play. He can play. I don't think he's a bad player. I think he's better than what we've got.
Is he him or Basuma though?
I do like Bazuma, but I just think him and Partey are very similar. But do you know what? With how we're playing, like it's the same as El Nene and Partey, innit? It's tough and rugged in there.
What did you think of El Neni, Gumza? I thought he did quite well today.
I think he's been probably our most consistent midfielder this season. I'm not gonna lie, like he doesn't play. To me, he doesn't do much, but he doesn't play bad. I don't really call him out for any mistakes or. He doesn't really do much things costly, but he's very safe, any. But I like he gets around the pitch.
What?
Like
Mohamed El Javi tonight.
Yeah. And I think he spots danger well. He recovers well. Like if like a wing back's gone forward, he's sitting and cover him. I still think we need more. That's I think our big problem area this year is our midfield. And I think that's why teams can get onto us the way they do. Like it's just it's poor. As I said, when you look at what we've lost over the years. As I said, Emery's got to take some blame.
Yeah.
Wenger's got to take some blame. My argument with Granit Xhaka is he came in to be the enforcer to allow Cazorla, Wiltshire, Ramsey, Ozil to go and play football. And we've had to get rid of all the quality going forward to then put a defensive player next to him. So We do you know what I mean? Every year we've gone and brought a new defensive player. We've got Torreira, Guendouzi's kind of in that mold. Then we go and get Partey just to complement Xhaka. So we've lost the attacking flair. So I can't, like, when you see our football now, it makes
ugly,
sense to
bro.
me because
We
we took all the flair and got rid of it. And it's more structured, but it shows why we
Arsenal,
don't
bro.
play good football. Yeah, so
It's not us, bro.
I said I feel so sorry for our striker. Doesn't matter who's up there. If it's Aubameyang, if it's Martinelli,
They literally have to create their own work, bro.
I
Literally.
was going to
There's
say that
nothing.
there would need to be, someone who's like a Mbappe type player who
But-
can. It's ridiculous right now.
I'm at the point where I'm thinking the way we're playing, we get the ball wide well. We don't. Will we be better off getting a Calvert-Lewin or a big striker who we could just say, do you know what, when we
Whip
get
it
into
into,
a
right?
team, we just get it in the box and try and create, because we're getting in them areas and you can see they're reluctant. A few balls did go in. The one that went to the back post, Abba's not even attempted to win the header.
No.
So it's like, Calvert-Lewin is coming. Even look at Benteke today. Any 50-50 ball in there, he's around it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's
Tony or Edward would be on those. Either Tony or Edward, they'd be on
I
those.
think, and that's what I've been saying for the last few weeks. We need to get a striker in who's going to suit how we're playing, because the striker who's trying to find little pockets is not working.
So what do you think with evening, Zach? It's good to know that you're watching us. Why Chambers? Where's Cedric? I actually thought Chambers today was all right, and I think he's been doing all right, to be fair. Nigerian Englishman, Chambers.
So for me, today officially made me understand that Chambers has to be sold, man.
Wow.
Should I tell you why?
Yeah,
Because there's nothing that Arteta can do to convince me that this guy is a right back long term.
okay.
But he obviously doesn't like him as a centre back. So if he's going to keep him as a right back, I reckon just cash in on him. If he doesn't think he's good enough to play in the middle, like sell him. Because the only reason to keep Chambers would be because he's English and he can play right back and centre back. But it doesn't look like the manager favours him as a centre back, to be honest. Like, if any time it would be these games this season.
But hasn't he, from a squad perspective, done well? No, I mean, you would sell him. Is that what you're
You're
saying?
going to be on Nigerian.
But either.
I think he's frozen.
I'm here, man. I'm here.
Yeah, love that.
So you would sell Chambers then, even though I think he's performed admirably, in my opinion.
Mate, he's done well, but it's like we've just got so many players, like randomers that are not going to be like first team players. He's a decent squad player, but I don't know. But Arteta doesn't like something about him as a centre back. I always hoped he was going to become a centre back and a good centre back. I think before his injury, he looked decent-ish, but for some weird reason, he doesn't like him. And for me, if we're going to get into the top 6 next season, I said it, top 6 or top 4, then we need to have better players than Chambers at right back. I guess we should sell both Cedric and Chambers, because he doesn't fancy any of them. He doesn't fancy any of them.
And don't forget Hecky, get him on there too.
That's the first guy, bro.
Yeah, he's got
PSG or whatever he was talking about.
God, blimey.
Do you know what would annoy me though? Hecky goes to PSG and wins the Champions League because they're
Imagine that.
and they have that much money, not because he's in.
Stop it.
No.
That would annoy me. I won't lie.
Stop
I
that.
will not lie
That there'll be no justice in the world if that happens. I'll tell you.
at all. I've got one thing to throw at you guys though. I think Laka wants to leave.
I wouldn't blame him. I think he's been our best striker, and
why would you come to that conclusion?
Because the manager clearly doesn't believe in him. He plays him because maybe he's forced to, because Abba's off form, but Arteta doesn't believe in that guy. Like, there's nothing you can tell me that Aubameyang deserves to be starting all these games. I know he's just coming back from injury. Laka's been our captain. If anyone's been a captain this season, it's been Laka. If we're talking about striker-wise.
Yep. 100%.
And the manager doesn't see him as his main man. It's his final big deal of his career. Like, why would you stay for an extra year? It's not like we're going to win a title next year.
That talk
I
That
hear
talk
what
of 1
He's
year.
better off.
Oh, he's gone again.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. I hear what he's saying. However, I feel that look, listen, we get Aubameyang into some form of fitness and get him going, get him going. He's our man. And he's our captain at the end of the day. I feel any team is stronger with Aubameyang in it. Although I understand the argument that Lacazette has been doing well.
I think for the style of play, I prefer Laka. He brings a bit more.
It's our
Again,
style of play.
if
What
we're
is-
correct,
because no matter
well,
what forward we have, our forward struggle.
yeah, and that's why I say Laka only shines a bit more because he comes and gets the ball and gets involved.
Right.
But I looked earlier because my friend said is Pepe our top goal scorer and I didn't know, so I had a look. And Lacazette's obviously on 17, Abba on 15, Pepe on 14. But what was interesting is the minutes per goal. So Pepe's is every 203 minutes, Abba's 196, and Laka's 143. So as much as we get on to him and he has missed a couple of sitters, I'm telling you, Laka's been very underrated and unlucky this year. I feel he's been treated quite harshly. I really do. Like the same way we talk about Pepe, Martinelli, but I think Laka has been our best striker by a million miles this year. I know Abba gives you that moment of if a ball drops to him, is more than likely he's going to tuck it. He's definitely more prolific than the rest of our strikers.
Yeah.
But Laka to me is been leaps and bounds ahead of Abba this year.
I get that. I get that.
I feel he's been treated unfairly. And to be fair to him, like a Nigerian saying, it's his last contract. I can't see him putting pen to paper on another year because how's that benefiting him? Do you know what I mean? How's it going to benefit him? Like, just be a stopgap for one more year for us, ride the bench and get a couple of minutes here, there and everywhere until we find our new solution. So
I guess his ego won't want to do that, in my opinion, at his age. Depending on really how much he is wanted by other clubs.
Even if he doesn't go, if I'm him, if I can't get the move I want this year, I'm not signing. I'll just ride out another season, take my money, and then I'll be going on a free, and then I'll be able to get a team or a contract bigger. Because again, if someone buys him for 30 mil, his contract's going to be less. If he rides out the year, he now might pick up 150,000 because there's no transfer fee for him. So the ball again, like another season, another striker or another attacking player, the ball's in his court. He's going to do whatever he wants to do, isn't it? So if we sell him, I think if he doesn't want to sign, we've got to try and get something for him, and then get Edouard or Dembele from Lyon.
Do you think though we're going to be in the market for another striker? I can't see it. I really can't see it. I mean, what?
I think we
We have to be, bro. We have to be.
Yeah.
We need another option because just like Gums was saying,
Abba's getting older as well, isn't it? Sorry, go on. You go.
He's 31, no? He's 31 now, Abba, no?
Yeah. So
no, look, what were you saying? Like we have so many opportunities to whip the ball in, but we never do because we know no strikers getting on the end of it. But we've got wingers with the quality to find the man. Like Saka's delivery is great. Even Tierney's delivery is amazing. We need to capitalize.
Chambers' delivery
as well. Yeah. And we're wasting great options. And when it's not like we're wasting options to play the Arsenal way, we're just wasting options. Looking dead out here, dead food on the pitch. Bro.
Yeah. Even and then they put a ball across the box earlier. Not one man made a run across the front post.
No one attacked it. But you know what? A fit, sharp Aubameyang is there. And right now, I think he's just playing himself into. I mean, I love the guy. I personally love the guy.
I do think part of the problem is as well, though, it's the ball. Like we could get in that area 10 times in a game, and the ball might come in twice. So as a striker, you don't know when to make that run. If you know that ball's getting flashed in 9 times out of 10. You're going to make that run because you know it's coming across, but it doesn't always come. Like you get there and then we go back. So it's 50. I can't just blame the strikers. I do get their frustration up there. Like, do you know what I mean? And I do think another thing with Pepe, I think today Smith Rowe helped him massively because Smith Rowe was making a drive and run across him. So it allowed Pepe to come inside. And that's where with you on with the Chambers
they worked on because he spent a lot of time over there.
On the right.
On the right?
Yeah. So again, you take the wing back. The wing back's got a choice to make, isn't it? It's either I take a step back or I stand still. If I stay there, it's getting flipped in behind me. Yes. But I do think that's where we do need a right back because Chambers didn't overlap as
Doesn't
much.
overlap, yeah.
And Cedric did overlap, and we saw the better performances from Pepe when Cedric played behind him.
Cedric's
So
done something.
Facts.
We don't know what, but Cedric's done
Yeah.
something, man.
So I do think a flying wing back would help Pepe, because you need to create that overload to create space for him, don't you?
The
Same
thing
as
is, if you remember when Cedric was playing on the left and Pepe was playing on the left, them two played well together.
well, yeah, and on the
They
right,
did
yeah,
really well together.
Cedric had one bad game, bro. One.
yeah, it's mad.
And
It's mad.
we've not seen the guy since. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it at all.
I don't know, man. What did he sleep with Arteta's
Bro.
wife or something?
He must have. Nah, I think he slide tackled Bellerin. You know that's his son.
I said his boy.
That's his son right there, bro. So you can't be playing around with
But I mean, hi Brezzy, good.
Yes,
to
Brezzy.
Big up,
Laka
Brez.
Balogun, I'm not sure. Is he saying for them to be started together, to be sold?
I think
For
he
them-
wants them.
Yeah.
I think he wants them as his
Yeah.
front two. I
Yeah.
think Balogun just needs to go and get a loan.
Yeah,
Because what you're going to end up doing is
Go
what
to Norwich. I think it'd be good for him to go to somewhere like Norwich.
Yeah, but
and they give us
even if he goes
Buendia as part of the
Championship,
deal. Perfect.
just go and get
Nah,
football.
I want
Because
him in
if
the
you look
Prem.
at
I want him
if
in
you
the
look
Prem.
if you look at Reece Nelson, he's wasted a year.
He's
He's wasted a whole season. So to me, there's no point even dwelling on Balogun. Get him out, let him go on loan, let him play 30 games, because playing hit like a couple of Europa League games or that whatever that competition we might end up in, like he's going to get 6-7 games in the season. It's not enough. Go somewhere, go and play. Do a Tammy Abraham. Do you know what I mean? Go and play a couple of years, get that under your belt, and then get ready. So yeah, I think Balogun needs to go on loan. Reece is the same. He needs to get another loan. Because for me, Reece Nelson, he's really wasted a year. Bless it. Like it's
man, and
it's horrendous.
We're talking about our youngsters really, and next season, the man scores again. Willock.
I knew you were going to bring up this word. I freaking
You're
knew
not
you were
having
going to
it?
bring up this word. No. I'm not having none of it. And I'm not having none of it because he had every opportunity. He had every opportunity to show us this in an Arsenal shirt. The freaking pressure's off at a small club. I said it, small club with big fan base, Newcastle. That's it. They're a small club with big fan base.
But don't you think
And he goes and plays with the handbrake off.
Wrong with our club that we can't get an obvious talent?
I'm with you on that, Canners. I think it shows Arsenal's frailties
Yeah,
that he can go there and be expressive. Like,
yeah.
I think it shows more about our structure.
Our failings. We're not,
definitely.
that we're not doing right. We've got an obvious talent there who's banging in goals from midfield, and yet we can't get a tune out of him.
And I think everyone's being harsh on Willock because I think he's played well this year. Premiership.
I was one of those was harsh. But when he got loan, I was like, sell him, get rid of him, get 20 mil, whatever, sell him. But after
that 30 mil now, one.
Yeah, and I said, you all know me. I don't always judge by goals. Obviously, you can't deny them 5 goals he scored in 5 games. We could have done with them. So that turns 2 of our draws into wins. So we could have done with them 5 goals. But I just think even it's the same as Martinelli. I think Martinelli's willingness causes problems. You know what I mean? That ball in, it was a good ball, but no one else was gambling on that. And Willock's the same. He makes driving runs, which will, do you know what I mean? It just unsettles teams a little bit. So
now, Darren, talk to me. What is
maybe there's a problem with my connection. I think he just said Willock and Martinelli in the same sentence. I don't know, maybe because my connection's been messing up all night. No. So.
What I was saying is the enthusiasm to make unselfish runs. Do you know what I mean? Make things, because I watched was it Crystal Palace earlier when they hit a nothing ball over the top and Saha's has chased it down. All of a sudden it's dropped him, he's touched it, and Chambers has made a good block, and we don't seem to score anything from nothing. Do you know what I mean? Apart from the Chelsea mistake the other day, but we don't turn a bad ball into a good ball. Do you know what I mean? And Martinelli's one who gives you that, where he presses, and Willock's another one who will, and Smith Rowe will run in behind and track things down. So I think we need that bit of energy. Like, we lack it. Do you know? That's my personal opinion anyway. I feel.
Guys, I'm going to let you in on something here.
Bruv, don't post that comment. Don't even dare. Don't even dare, Canners. I saw you looking at it. Don't do it.
Show me. I didn't see it. I missed it.
Because this is just getting. Mr. Silver Fox, you're frustrating me with this comment here, bruv.
Go on, bust it.
Do not do that.
Boys, you do know, in terms of points, we've done better than last season already.
Tony's a wind-up. He's a wind-up.
Yeah, he's on to you.
He's on to me tonight, mate. What the heck? Don't do that, Silver Fox. Don't. This season
my
has been a
question is-
shambles.
So my question is to you two: has there been progress?
Gums, this is all you, bro. This is all you, bro. It's all for you, mate.
I'm gonna
You,
read it out.
take that. You take that one, bro. You take that one.
Let me just take a drink whilst you man's
Yeah,
are-
hold that. Yeah, I think there's been progress. We've closed the gap on Tottenham. No, I'll be honest. I have seen some progress. Mainly as I said, I think I said it last week. When you look at our results away from home against the bigger teams, we've definitely shown
I would
progress
agree
there.
with you on that.
The football we played in them games haven't been better. Like I remember, I watched Arsenal go to Old Trafford and absolutely batter them, but didn't come away with the win. So I think our football in them games have been horrific. Everything we used to go against, park the bus and whatever, it's been that. Like look at the Chelsea game; it was disgusting. Liverpool was disgusting, but again, we almost got something against Liverpool and they nicked a goal, and then we opened up. So there's been an improvement in that sense. We're not as easy to beat, but against the smaller teams, it's hard to call them smaller teams. The Premiership is now very competitive throughout the league, but like again, when we should have capitalised, we dropped points in silly games we should have won. And again, you look back at that Wolves game where we was absolutely dominant and Louise got sent off. Again, a bad decision, but you take that game there, the Burnley game with the Xhaka pass. You take that, that's 4 points straight away. That makes such a difference in our season, don't it? So there is been
Right now, we could do with those 4 points right now.
Yeah. So I think there's been progress. I feel end of the day we've got rid of some rubbish. He's addressed some issues in the squad, which we can then build upon. Because I think the problem with our centre backs, we had like 8 centre backs at the start of the year, and that shows you we just keep buying rubbish. Not saying the rubbish, but we're not buying the quality. So also we now stockpile eggs. Who has 8 centre backs? Like who has 8 centre backs in their squad? Do you know what I mean? So
I still don't know who your best 2 are.
No, yeah, exactly. And do you know what? I think today those 2 weren't bad today. Holden and Gabriel.
Yeah,
bar the goal.
Bad.
Yeah, bar the goal.
I mean, but the goal for me, I believe, in my opinion, was
a foul.
I think it was a foul.
I've seen them given.
Yeah, hand in the back is normally
hand
given.
In the back, and it's not like okay, and you're getting an obvious advantage because if Anani doesn't fall over, or
he goes with him.
He's getting to that ball, or he's making it more difficult for Benteke to head that ball.
Yeah.
So for me, VAR fucked me right off today, and I want to talk about VAR a bit. Just
every day, man. Every game, man.
What was it? The guy should be sent off.
Yeah, definitely.
Schlupp for the tackle on Chambers.
Yes.
If you remember, do you remember when we played?
Abba, yeah.
Abba had it against them last year.
Yes. Listen, Chambers should have made more of that because I tell you, that was a nasty tackle. Because the thing is, his foot was planted as well. Imagine him going right through. Listen, he was out of control, and for them just to say, "Oh yeah, you know what? What did that Walton say? Oh, it's an orange card. It could have gone either way." Man, what is the point of this Peter Walton? Because you know what? He
just makes things up.
Yeah.
So actually, this was the corner flag, and then they hit off the and So
did you hear the explanation for the Did you hear the explanation for the Gabriel bit? When he said he's hit him in his chin, but he hasn't used excessive. He called some word. I'm like, what is that? I've never heard of it in my life. Like, what is excessive?
It's if you raise your hand, regardless.
Yeah.
If that's not a send-off,
that was a forearm.
At very least, a second booking.
Yeah, and
it's a booking. And
the worst thing about that is El Nene walks away with a yellow card in that, and I'm watching that game thinking, if anyhow El Nene gets a second yellow, it's criminal because he hadn't done. He's gone over to Benteke, but Benteke's give him one, and they both get the same punishment. Like El Nene didn't actually do anything. Like,
wait, is it me or did he legit give them the Suavo forearm? Like,
he gave it. And on his chin as well.
And he got a little slap on the wrist, little yellow card.
Do you know? And when you see that, then
you tell me, right? If you put your head on head, right, with someone, and you kind of
just lean down,
push them away. that's a sending off
Yeah.
because they said that you know, remember what Pepe did at
Pepe against Leeds.
Yeah, the sense in his
Leeds.
face. Yeah.
That wasn't
Push his face
excessive.
away.
That
Yeah.
wasn't excessive at all. And,
Nah.
and the same principle should have been. I just think VAR is an
You know-
absolute joke.
It's when you see that, but then you see someone running, David Luiz running behind the wall striker, and he, do you know what I mean? He hasn't even attempted to do anything. The man kicked his knee and gone over, and he gets it red. You're thinking, just make it consistent. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm all for common sense in football, so I'm all for common sense. Like, rather than it has to be, if it's this way, it's off. Like, use your common sense. David Luiz hasn't made a tackle. It's not intentional. Like, the penalty is enough. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't need a red.
I'm a bit kind of skeptical on that one though, because I know what David Luiz is like. I think he knew what he was doing.
He's smart in it, but I think we've had some bad ones. I think the Mane one.
I think he just
earlier in the year was bad as
put
well.
it to the gods. I think he put it to the gods. He said, "I know I'm not going to hit him, but I know he's going to hit my
some
knee,
stage,
and it will go to VAR. Let's see. Do you know, I ain't catching him. Let's see what happens." And
the lack of consistency in VAR is just a madness, right? It's just so inconsistent. So
and
how can
to go for Man United?
Yeah, and in terms of the FA or UEFA or whatever, how are they not encouraging players to be the guys on VAR? Players that have actually played the game. Why is there not a single player involved in those decisions? So you reckon people that have never played the game professionally are more qualified to make calls than actual players who've been in the mix? Like, help me make it make sense now.
Yeah, make it make sense. Thank you. That's all we asking. That's all we are asking.
Even the first goal, I'm thinking they didn't even really look at the offside. Like, I don't know if it was offside or not, but give us the benefit, put the lines in, and show us it's not offside. Do you know what I mean? They didn't put the lines in, and he was like, I think Abba's arm was there, but I don't even know where they're marking it from, because 1 minute is marking it from here, then it's marking it from here, then it's someone's big toe, then it's a knee, and it's like, you know what I mean? But you look at it, and the angle was funny, but if you square that up and then actually put the line in and see where Benteke's head was,
a proper angle. We didn't have a proper angle to see all any lines. So I don't know, man. It's just one of those ones which is just like VAR's a joke right now, and it always seems to go against us. And I think that the cherry on top of the icing of the cake would have been if they disallowed Martinelli's.
I was sitting there stressing.
I was just waiting for them. I was waiting for them to do it.
Angles for that one as well. In the same goal, they found angles for that one, innit? Yeah, I see them changing angles. I thought these lot are trying a thing with me today.
They were trying it their hardest. They say, look,
slowing it down, millisecond. Okay, switch it a little bit. All the angles for Arsenal. When it's against us, it's all the angles. But when it's for us, they're checking like one angle. Oh, no, it's not.
Yeah, move on.
Nah, man.
Guys, so last game of the season, Brighton at home. Look, we can't sugarcoat this. It's been a poor season. We all can agree on that. We're on 58 points. I think there's 3 teams above us on 59. I'm not sure. I'm not sure of the West Ham.
Still 1-1.
Still 1-1. 1-0. Okay, but look, boy. Listen, it's all to play for, really. We could finish as high as 6th.
Imagine that. Surely we can't finish 6th. Nah. I said 8th or the second half of the season. I'm still sticking to that.
You said 8th.
I'm still sticking to that, man. I don't mind them surprising me, but
I remember saying that it's 6th or it's a really shit season, and that was his target for but even if we get 6th, oh God,
it's a mad one, isn't it? You don't even know how to take it. You literally don't know how to take it, because it's better than last season.
And I think that's where we are. To be fair. I think that's where we are, really. And honestly, like, we want more. We think we deserve more because we're Arsenal, but
we're not more.
When you actually look at it,
2-1 West Ham. Sorry, 2-1.
I don't know.
Yeah. But do you know what? They've deserved it, to be fair, West Ham. Yeah. They've been good all year, to be fair. They just started towards the end of this year, the month, but
it would have to be the Nigerian brother, wouldn't
it? If they get it, they deserve it, to be fair. Well, anyone who finishes above whoever deserves it. Listen, Brighton. We'll obviously do a preview for that. But do you see anything changing in terms of, say, like the personnel that started today's game? I mean, I think he stumbled again on another thing here with Elneny and Partey in midfield kind of thing. We know that Xhaka's fit again.
I think Xhaka will come back in, and I don't know if Saka came off injured or what, but obviously he came off, which was a surprise. He doesn't normally, so I don't know sure if he's carrying or.
I don't think he played that well today, to be honest. Did any of you?
Bro,
No.
Saka is going in there with he's not being protected. He's going in bareback every game, bro. No protection at all, bro. No protection whatsoever for my guy. Like, let him protect him for next season, I beg. What's going on? Literally, I don't even want to see him at the Euros. Protect him, bro. They're not protecting, man. No Durex, nothing, bro. Deep, man. They're not doing my brother like this, man. Not feeling it.
Yeah.
Proper.
It was quite a game for him, but again, he still pulls out that one bit of magic that we need.
The back heel was just like, it opened them up.
It just,
it's just can of beans, boy.
Yeah, so he still produces them moments, don't he? Even in a quiet game.
I think also as well, he was free, wasn't he?
But it was offside. Offside.
That was tight.
That was definitely off, though. Definitely off. Yeah.
Did it? You think so?
100%. But Saka, one thing I'd say he needs to focus on is composure for next season. Because when he's in front of goal, he looks like he's about to fall over nearly all the time. Literally.
He's the type of player that it has to be boom quick. Otherwise, he's in trouble. Because when he's got time, he doesn't have that composure to settle and then slot it. There's been a couple of times this season 100%. When he's kind of like fell foul of having a lot of time, but then fluffing his lines. But listen, I'm not taking that. You know, that's something he can learn. He's young, and he's,
for sure, he can learn that.
He's an obvious talent. So, as you say, let's wrap him up in cotton wool, put him down for next season, and let's get the next 3 points. 4-4 then for Arteta, man.
That's the first time ever in the league as well, isn't it, for him?
4-4.
Oh my days, man!
And he might get 5-5. I mean,
I'm not even confident. Brighton always turn up against us.
You got to trust the process, though, don't we?
I do. I trust it. I'm not gonna lie. I trust it. When I sometimes sit back and look, I'll be real, because it depends when you look for the process. I'm looking at Edu from the process, and I don't think he's done bad. I think he's addressed issues.
I think he's triggered me.
No. I'll be real. I think Edu's addressed issues that we. When was the last time we've had a commanding midfielder? Patrick Vieira. So this is the first time I could say that issue's been addressed. I think we've stumbled across.
His feet.
We've stumbled across good centre backs in the past, like a Koscielny, but I think Gabriel is one we've addressed it. Said we've got a good young centre back who can grow into something bigger. The sell-on value on Gabriel should be massive. If we was to sell him in the future, same as Tierney. So I don't think, I said, the guys like Willian, I'm not really bothered about them transfers because they are just there to fill out the squad. Do you know what I mean? But the main guys he's gone for, I think he's done all right. I said we haven't addressed that midfielder since Vieira left, and he's been the first guy who's come in and addressed that. So I feel
that's the process.
I'm trusting Edu. I'm fully behind him. I feel he's done all right. To be fair, like I said, me and King went at it the other day, and I'm saying, like with the what was his name, the left back, and do you know, I was talking the other day. Do you know what I thought of? You know where I was saying if we're going to spend 16 mil on a winger, we might end up with a dead centre midfielder. You know, we had the argument the other week, me and Gunnar, and when I looked at it, I said actually, if you half that Partey money, we then sign Daniel James. Do you know what I mean? That's the kind of bracket we're looking at. If we half the Partey money and buy a winger, we buy a Daniel James. So do not take Willian on a free and get a Partey. I'm all for that. So if we take the left back on a free but get a super striker, I'm not against it. So
I think the Bertrand transfer makes sense, in my opinion. I think Bertrand makes sense.
If it means we spend the money well somewhere else, if we don't spend no money and get Bertrand, I'm fuming. Hey, Silver Fox, leave me alone. I'm gonna listen. When it comes round, when Doozy shines in 3 years, what you lot be saying? Right, we was right. The same thing with Gnabry. We jumped the gun too soon.
Bro, I'm always with you when it comes to Guendouzi, man. Guendouzi over Willock every time, bro. Every time. And none of you can tell me otherwise. None of you.
I said Guendouzi's my captain though, and that's what man it on to me.
Yeah. when we was doing it, I think he's frozen again.
Yeah.
But yeah, listen. Gamza, Nigerian. I mean, when he comes back from his frozen state, I want to thank you guys. Listen, it's another 3 points, 4 and 4, another 3 goals.
That's I ain't seen 3 goals in a long time, if I'm
And
honest.
we haven't beaten Palace. They've been a bit of a bogey team, really. This is the first time in 5 that we've beaten them. Listen, I think he's going in the right direction. Oh, wait a minute. We just
Rezzy's bugging over here.
Yeah. From Forever Black, shout to the lads. Pepe Martinelli saved Arteta tonight, 100%. Arteta still needs to sort his in-game
another goal,
management.
Antonio.
Oh, you're kidding. Listen, I think he's right, because I think Arteta was looking kind of lost until Martinelli scored.
Lost. Not even lost. Lost it. He was lost it.
He looked kind of like, well, what do I do now? You kind of thing. So look, listen, 4 and 4. If we win against Brighton, that's 5 and 5. At the moment, listen, he's going in the right direction. It's when we get like the tougher trips and tougher games at home, we will then actually really get the jewelry out on Mr. Arteta.
Did you see? Is it true we've got the third best form since Christmas?
Yeah.
I don't even see how.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't see how. We must be that bad before Christmas that we've had a third best team and we're still.
It doesn't make any sense,
we
does it? It doesn't make any sense.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
we haven't shown. There's not like we've. You know, under Emery went on that 21 game. You could see we was playing good football and whatever. Yeah. We haven't played well, so I don't know how we're getting these points. Or is everyone else just that bad in the league at the moment? Like,
so it's been a funny old season. But look, the fans are back in. The Palace fans were the Palace fans today. They were brilliant.
Yeah, they were good. I enjoyed it,
man. They were brilliant, as they always are. But as I said, it's good to get the 3 points there. They're a bit of a bogey team for us. So, guys, look, listen, Gamza, Nigerian Englishman, I want to thank you both. Wicked speaking to you guys tonight. And listen, it's another 3 points. God, I'm kind of scared that he's going to do it here and get us into that Conference League.
Mate, I hope you don't. I think it's either 6 or nothing, isn't it, for me?
Yeah, exactly.
Keep me away from that conference thing.
100%. Gamza, bless. Thank you. Love.
We are Arsenal.
Wembley Bound.
We love Arsenal.
Oh yes.
We are Arsenal.
No mercy.
We're Arsenal.